Today we got quite a cool strategy inside of Astra Malorum that is definitely very good for grinding headshots and grinding the Infestation camo inside of Black Ops 7 Zombies. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and enjoy the video. Want to unlock all new mastery camos like Singularity ASAP? Check out Mitch Cactus, the biggest and the most reliable name in Call of Duty. They offer instant delivery DLC codes like Monster Energy, plus lobbies delivered in under an hour. Everything is 100% safe and legit for Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. Trusted by the community and seen all over YouTube, Mitch Cactus has over 20,000 verified reviews and thousands of personal vouchers. Make them the go-to for all things Call of Duty and even other games like Battlefield 6. Use code SPAZO to save 5% off for a limited time only. Alright, so we're loading inside of Astra. Today we're going to be doing a strategy that's going to make camo grinding extremely easy and leveling up weapons extremely easy. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and get this Rampage Inducer turned on. We're going to start opening up this map. Definitely not going to be too bad to do. We can convert some of these gums as well. Sometimes I wait to do this because you usually sometimes can get a double points pretty early, but it's alright. We don't need to worry about that today. There's a Phoenix up we can convert. Okay, we can go ahead and kill some of these zombies. Today I'm using the Shadow SK because I do want to prestige it, because I want to get the prestige attachment. So we're going to try and use it today, but it might not work out as well as we might think. So, what we need to do for this is we need to go ahead and open up that way, and then we need to go all the way back through here. Grab ourselves this power component. Open up this door, heading down the stairwell, and then go all the way straight to power. And then just keep on going till we get to the stamina up room. And then find the next power component. So there we go. Now we need to just head back over this way, in which we can just go over here. Bada bing, bada boom. We can hop up this side. Bam. And then come through here and grab this component as well. So you got to go through that side of the map. You can't kind of switch it up or nothing. But now we can actually go get power turned on. Hopefully this isn't too hard with this freaking sniper rifle. I feel like it's going to genuinely be a pain. I mean, the sniper rifle is really good, but still, it's a sniper rifle. Okay, I'm going to start buying some of my perks like Jug, Speed Cola, all that good stuff. That way we can actually get Deadshot Daiquiri later on down the road. I did also get all of my legendary gums back because I'm going to try and wait for a double points. That way we can get more essence for our gums, right? More bang for our buck. But it should be fairly easy. This round should go fairly fast. We just need to get a few more perks, and then we can actually get Deadshot. Oh my gosh. We do almost have enough to pack a punch this thing, which I definitely need to do. I kind of been stalling, waiting for this dang power-up to drop. Here's our last one. Yes, okay, cool. Alright, let me get out of here. We also need to get Uncommon Rarity as soon as humanly possible. Where is Oscar? He was just nearby. Okay, he's going to the right side. Alright, no big deal. There's some salvage there. We can now get Uncommon. Yeah, let me pack a punch. We can upgrade Rarity. And then I think we're ready for our strategy for right now. We can get our perks later on. We don't have to get them right this second. We're ready for our strategy. The only problem is I just had Oscar aggro to me on accident. I turned the corner and he was just staring at me. So let's buy some ammo. Now we can head to our strategy. So pretty much all you want to do is you just want to make your way inside of the actual archives. And then just go all the way back like you were going to go get the brain. Now you should have that door closed. Should have that closed as well. You should be able to kind of just chill back here and camp almost. Kind of towards the left. That way all the zombies just kind of funnel to you. Which makes it fairly easy to get headshots. Now obviously I'm using a sniper rifle, so it isn't going to be that easy for me. But in terms of, say, using an AR or being able to just kill these zombies, it can be fairly simple. It isn't too hard whatsoever. Let me reload real quick. We can keep shooting, of course. And there we go. There's the end of the round. You can always put Toxic Growth right there. Kind of block some of them. Whatever it is you want to do. Now, one thing about this strategy, I don't really have Oscar come in here much. Now, obviously, he still does, but not as much as you would think. It's kind of weird. But still, be careful. Be on the lookout for him. Come on, zombies. Keep feeding me those headshots. Yeah, I definitely should have used something else, but I'm only one level away from maxing this thing out. So I wanted to use this at least a little bit today. That way I can get it max. There's the end of that round. Do I have this thing uncommon at all? I think I do, but you can't tell anymore. No, I don't. Okay. We do have enough to get double pack as well. Might as well do that. Unless I wanted to use another gun. But I think I'm going to stick to this right now. That is, unless we hit max like this round, then I'll probably be like, alright, I'll swap to something else. That way I'm still making progress on guns. I hate using a gun that's maxed out. Like, I have the DS-20 level 250. I don't use it no more. I won't touch it. Because I have other guns I can make progress to. I just feel like I'm wasting time, almost. And wasting kills, all that stuff. So I don't normally do that. Whoa. Just broke the glass table. That ain't good. We can throw some point turrets down. You can throw one up here, I guess. Always stand to the left. That way those zombies from that window don't come to the right of this table. Keep coming, fellas. It's a fairly easy strategy to do. It isn't really too bad. Can make it work quite well. There we go. Pretty much the end here. These armored zombies, man, they're 2 taps. There we go. 6,795 damage. Pack 1 uncommon with the sniper, dude. Absolutely bananas. It really is. Alright, round 14. Yeah, just whatever you do, don't open that door behind you, or else this strategy will not work, of course. Pretty self-explanatory, but just don't open it. Come on, zombies. We can reload. What is that? Is that a bonus points or a max armor? It's a max armor. W-Wisp-T. Hey, there should be max weapon level. Okay. We'll probably end up just hitting the box and swapping. That way I don't gotta suffer through this today. Because boy, oh boy, is it a pain. What other weapons are nearby? I think the Akita's in here. We certainly don't want to be using the Akita right now. So let me go try and get another weapon through the mystery box, and then we'll get right back into our strategy. We're just gonna let this fella go by. We don't want to mess with him. So I went ahead and got the 34 Nova line off the wall. That way we got something a little bit better, right? Something good. We don't want something cheeks. He's just gonna head right outside. Love to see it. Okay. Are we good? We can head back up. Alright. Back to our strategy. Here we go. Toxic growth is still over here. We're still able to chill. Usually if you kill the zombies before they touch it, it will last a long time for you. There it goes. It just disappeared. But it lasted quite a few rounds for us. So I am thankful. Now you don't really need it. If it's really too hectic for you, definitely do not have the Rampage Inducer on. I usually like to put it behind me, actually. That way I have something to fall back into. Like, say if I get overran, I can just back up and they all funnel into it. It's kind of nice, right? You don't always have to put it in front of you because it does steal your kills, which in the end does hurt your camo grind, makes it a little bit slower, right? You might not think it, but those kills add up a lot. But you can also just use this to farm weapon levels. I mean, you don't have to use this just to farm camos, obviously. We can reload. Keep shredding these guys. Unfortunately, I don't have a zombies build on this, so this is whatever the game gave me. I don't think it has any attachments at all, actually. Which is kind of funny. I was putting on my zombie builds, but I was prestiging so much and it reset every time that I wasn't even going to go through that hassle. So I stopped completely with the zombie builds. Once I hit Prestige Master, I'll probably put more back on, or new ones. Or whatever for every single gun. But until then, I am not messing around with that crap anymore. Alright, we have enough to triple pack. We could go triple pack, but we don't have to right this second. We're doing just fine with this 34 Nova line. But obviously, you guys can see the strategy. It's very, very simple. It's very fast. It's very straightforward. Doesn't really require too much effort. All you got to do is just keep a certain door closed and you can do it, right? And you just pretty much camp in the corner. Definitely isn't too bad whatsoever. Come on, zombies. Bring it on. We should be able to do pretty good with this strategy. I'm definitely excited for directed mode to come out and reloaded for Astra, because there's so many strats that I think are going to work very, very well on directed mode, but not on standard. There we go. That round is over. We can actually head to triple pack our 34. That way we can shred some zombies some more. There we go. Level 52. Love to see it. Slowly getting closer to that Prestige Master. Every zombie kill, every single door we buy, every single round we progress, we're getting closer and closer to Prestige Master. Thank God. Holy crap. I haven't really played as much as you might think. Definitely have done it relatively quick in the amount of time I've played. But it's nice to finally be there. I love this Pack 3 camo. It looks so cool on Astra. It's such a nice little camo. We can just push back here. Kill these zombies as they're coming up. This round should almost be over. I didn't really mean to stay out here this whole round, but we did. So it is what it is. There we go. Insta. Got another zombie. There we go. That should be round 21 if I can imagine. Yep. Alright. Nice. Love to see it. We can grab a vest. 2 plates. Now we can head back in here. We got a gum. Bro, can you not jump over that? Holy moly. Okay, here we are. Right back where we need to be. Sit all the way in the back. Back left corner and just chill. I don't want to be that guy, but I swear a zombie just ran through my toxic growth while insta-kill was active. Oh, jeez. Come on, zombies. Bring it on. Wisp T is destroying zombies right now. There we go. We should be done with this round now. Nice. Okay, nuke. Kaboom. We can grab epic rarity over here, but you guys can see just how easy it is. There's Oscar. We do not want to mess around with him. Let's go ahead and get him to run away from us. Now, obviously, you got to play this map like you got to play Call of the Dead. You know, whenever George comes by, you run. Whenever Oscar comes by, you run. Right? Same rules apply here. Now, obviously, if you have the wonder weapon, you can kill him and stuff, but then it wouldn't necessarily be a camo grind. That actually would be kind of cool, though. If you could grind camos for the wonder weapons. Okay. I don't know how I want to reroute this guy to get him to unaggro onto me. I think maybe I need to run all the way back this way. And then, like, dart around in a circle. I think that would be the method. Let me see. Tac map. Oh, hell nah. He's coming over here. Bruh. Why'd he just stop following me? No, that's not fair, Call of Duty. No. We gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. There we go. Nice. What is that right there? That's a max armor. Okay, where is he? Okay, I don't think he's aggroed onto me anymore because he's going around the circle on the archive room. Oh no, don't get trapped, Spazo. There we go, we got a nuke. Okay, where's he at now? Alright, yeah, cool, he's not aggroed onto me, so we can head back to our strategy. Matter of fact, on my way over there, we could pick ourselves up a 3-plated vest, that way we don't die. But the strategy is fairly simple, guys, ladies and gentlemen. It is definitely not too bad. You guys already know it now. So if you just came for the strategy, you don't have to watch. Oh my gosh, Oscar's over there. What the heck? But it's definitely something fun and something I recommend to do. Especially if you're trying to grind headshots or you're trying to just grind weapon levels or XP. It's definitely a fairly nice... Oh, damn it. I just shot him. It's definitely a fairly nice strategy to do inside of zombies right now, especially on the new map, Astra Malorium. You know, there's not so many strategies on this map. There's a couple that I want to cover, but there's not as many as Ashes of the Dam, so it is kind of nice to be able to grind some of these as well and just play the new map in general. But we'll end it there. There's not really much else I need to show you guys or talk about, though. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. I am out. Have a good one. Peace.